Ever wondered if declawing your cat is a good idea? Think again. From the surface, it might seem like a straightforward solution to protect your furniture from those sharp little claws. But peel back the layers, and you'll find a debate simmering, a controversy that has divided pet lovers and veterinary professionals alike. The topic at hand? Declawing cats, a procedure that's as contentious as it is common. On one side of the aisle, we have those who view declawing as a necessary evil, a last resort to rectify destructive behavior. On the other, we have the advocates who decry it as an inhumane act of mutilation, a violation of a cat's basic rights. You see, declawing isn't like a manicure. It's not just about removing a cat's nails. It's a surgical procedure that involves amputating the last bone of each toe. It's akin to chopping off the tip of a human finger at the last joint. Sounds harsh, doesn't it? But that's just scratching the surface of the declawing debate. The real controversy lies in the aftermath of the procedure, the long-term effects that it can have on a cat's physical and emotional well-being. Spoiler alert, they're not pretty. So why does declawing continue to be practiced? Why do some cat owners still opt for it despite the potential harm? Well, the answers are as complex as the issue itself. It's a tangled web of misinformation, societal norms, and misconceptions about feline behavior. But don't worry, we're here to untangle that web. We're here to shed light on the dark side of declawing, to expose the pain hidden beneath the surface. We're here to give a voice to the voiceless, to stand up for our feline friends who can't stand up for themselves. Stay tuned to uncover the harsh realities of declawing. Because knowledge is power, and with that power, we can make a difference. We can end the cycle of harm, one cat at a time. So, what is declawing exactly? It's not as simple as you might think. By definition, declawing is a surgical procedure that involves the removal of a cat's claws. But it goes beyond just clipping off the nails like a routine manicure. Declawing is not merely a feline pedicure. It's an operation that involves the amputation of the last bone of each of the cat's toes. Imagine this. If we were to compare the procedure to that in humans, it would be like having the tip of every finger amputated at the last joint. Quite a gruesome thought, isn't it? Well, that's the grim reality for cats who undergo this procedure. During the surgery, the cat is put under general anesthesia. This means they are unconscious and don't feel pain during the procedure. The claws are then either cut out using a scalpel or burned off with a laser. Either method results in the complete removal of the claw and the end bone of the toe. While under the effects of anesthesia, the cats feel no pain. However, once the anesthesia wears off, the pain and discomfort begin. Post-surgery, the cats must walk on their tender, swollen paws. Each step can be excruciating as they try to adjust to their new physical state. Healing from such a procedure can be long and difficult, with cats experiencing varying degrees of pain and discomfort during their recovery period. And that's just the physical aspect of it. The psychological effects can be equally, if not more, distressing. Cats use their claws for various reasons like hunting, playing, and self-defense. Removing their claws can lead to frustration, stress, and a significant change in their behavior and personality. Sounds painful, doesn't it? Well, that's because it is. It's a procedure that inflicts unnecessary pain and suffering on our feline friends. And as you'll see in the next part of this video, the aftermath of declawing can be even more devastating. Thank you for joining us on this journey of understanding a critical issue affecting our feline companions. We're halfway through the video now. Your interest and concern for the welfare of cats is truly heartening. It's because of viewers like you that we can spread awareness about such important issues and advocate for change. If you're finding this content informative and valuable, please consider subscribing to our channel. We regularly post videos on a variety of topics related to animal welfare, and your support helps us continue this important work. So, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to turn on the notifications so that you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Now let's continue with the rest of the video. Remember, your knowledge and awareness can make a difference in the lives of countless cats around the world. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the aftermath of declawing and explore alternatives to this painful procedure. The pain doesn't stop at the surgery. The aftermath is just as brutal. When we speak of aftermath, the immediate image that pops into our minds is of a war-ravaged landscape. In this case, the battlefield is the tiny, delicate paws of a cat, and the war, an unnecessary surgical procedure. The fallout from this procedure is often severe, and the victims are left to grapple with the consequences for the rest of their lives. After the declawing surgery, cats can suffer from a whole host of complications. Chronic pain is a constant shadow, following the feline with every step. Imagine a lingering, throbbing pain that never truly goes away. That's the reality for many declawed cats. But the complications don't end at physical discomfort. Cats, much like us humans, have intricate personalities. And when they undergo such a traumatic procedure, they may experience significant behavior changes. Aggression and litter box avoidance are common outcomes. Think about it. If your fingers were suddenly amputated, wouldn't you feel angry, confused, and scared? The same goes for our feline friends. Their claws are an integral part of their identity, their means of self-defense, their tool for exploration. Taking that away can lead to heightened anxiety and frustration. In some cases, the aftermath of declawing can manifest in long-term issues like arthritis. It's not hard to see why. The procedure disrupts the normal functioning of the cat's feet, leading to an abnormal walking pattern. This, in turn, puts undue stress on the joints, paving the way for arthritis over time. The aftermath of declawing is a grim tale of pain, distress, and long-term health issues. It's a never-ending nightmare for these poor creatures. As we delve deeper into this topic, remember that these consequences are avoidable. There are alternatives, and in our next segment, we will explore them. For now, let's keep in mind, the cost of declawing extends far beyond the surgery room. It's a lifetime of discomfort and distress for our beloved feline companions. But don't despair. There are other ways to save your furniture without causing harm. Let's dive into the alternatives to declawing that can keep both your home and your cat happy. First up, the good old scratching post. It's a cat's natural instinct to scratch. It helps them stretch their bodies and shed the outer layer of their claws. Providing a scratching post or several around your home can give your cat a designated place to exercise this instinct. You can even sprinkle a bit of catnip on these posts to make them extra enticing. Another alternative is regular nail trims. Cats' claws, much like our nails, continually grow. Regularly trimming them can help reduce the damage they can cause. Remember, it's important to learn the correct way to trim your cat's nails to avoid causing them any discomfort or pain. You wouldn't want to cut into the quick, the sensitive part of the claw. It's always a good idea to consult with a vet or a professional groomer to learn the ropes. Lastly, let's talk about soft nail caps. These are small plastic caps that you can glue onto your cat's claws. They're completely safe and painless, and they come in different sizes to fit your cat perfectly. These caps blunt the claws, preventing them from causing any damage when your cat scratches. And the best part? They come in a variety of colors for a fun fashion statement. So, there you have it. There are indeed several alternatives to declawing your cat that are both effective and humane. It's about finding what works best for both you and your feline friend. Maybe it's a combination of all three, or perhaps your cat will take a liking to one more than the others. The key is patience and understanding. See, there are countless ways to protect your belongings without subjecting your feline friend to such cruelty. It's all about embracing and respecting their natural behaviors, not forcing them to adapt to ours. After all, isn't that why we love our cats so much? Their unique personalities and quirks are what make them so special. It's time for a change. It's time to stand up for our furry friends. With the truth about declawing laid bare, it's clear that the practice is far more than a simple solution to protect our furniture. It's a cruel, unnecessary procedure that causes immense pain and suffering to our feline companions. So what can we do about it? The answer is simple. We can take a stand. Let's put ourselves in the shoes of our cats for a moment. Imagine, if you will, waking up from a deep sleep to find parts of your fingers missing. It's a horrifying thought, isn't it? That's the reality for countless cats who've been subjected to declawing. It's a fate no creature should have to endure. But change starts with us. As responsible pet owners, we have the power to make a difference. We can choose to educate ourselves and others about the truth behind declawing. We can choose to advocate for alternative solutions, like providing scratching posts, regular nail trims, and soft nail caps. We can choose to prioritize the well-being of our pets over the preservation of our furniture. And we mustn't stop there. We should reach out to our local legislators, urging them to enact laws that protect cats from unnecessary and harmful procedures like declawing. We should support organizations that promote feline welfare and fight against animal cruelty. We should use our voices to spread awareness and inspire action. Every cat deserves to live a life free of unnecessary pain and suffering. Every cat deserves to keep their claws, their most basic means of self-defense. Every cat deserves to maintain their dignity. So, let's stand together, not just as pet owners, but as advocates for all cats. Let's make it our mission to ensure that every cat can live a life of comfort and happiness, a life they truly deserve. Remember, declawing is not the answer. Spread the word and help cats keep their claws and their dignity.